We start with 1 hour chart. First of all, we refer to our analysis in my last video. Actually, we have two buy setup. One of them was from here. The another was having entry. Okay, this is what we have it. All right, now for this one, anyone is in the trade, they should know almost 3 hours is not moving. Whether they move, if they can move their stop loss to break even or take out the trade, because what we were expecting the price to continue and break the top. Now it's correcting. Okay, if this one turn to a correction, make it they can have look for the another trade setup. By the way, when the price was here exactly within this move, we mentioned if we get a bigger correction, we can look for trade this one. I mean, look for buy from this correction. And we mentioned if there is a continuation without giving us a bigger correction, we can have entry above the stop. Okay, this is the reason why we put the entry, because mostly we're looking for trade from here. Because as we can see, after that we get one move, drop. This is what we get it. All right. Anyway, for this trade, traders easily they can move their stop loss to break even or take out the profit. And for this one, they have to do it right now, because in case this one turn to a bigger correction. Okay, now what we have been looking for and what's the next? If we move to higher time frame, because we are looking for this down move and now we want to see whether this is a correction or a start of the up move. Okay, and based on daily chart we have nothing. We don't have much information. And if we move to forward chart, okay, as we can see, if we refer to our analysis, we mentioned with the breakout of this top that we can expect the price to drop. This is what we get, and this is what we have been, we in my last analysis, we were looking for trade setup. Now the things is how we can look for this correction and this one. Can we put this one in relative to this? Because as we can see, this one haven't broke this low. Still, we can put this correction in relative to this. And can we say this is the start of the up move? If the price break the top, then whatever the trade we have it is a good for us. But we should know that may this one turn to bigger correction because we have this sharp move. Okay, if we get this one, can give us confirmation the price can retest this top. But if we get the question is whether we get from here the continuation or we get at least one more drop before we get the trade, because at that time we will have a flat. The reason I'm giving this option is that anyone wants to look for buy for at the top, they should know this is the top, and the top is 4.066, and now the price is almost 3.96. Okay, right now they cannot buy easily. The price can take and reverse, move for bigger correction for the next move. Okay, now the thing is how we can trade it. First of all, if we may refer to 1 hour chart, this trade we don't need to stay with it. This trade at least move over a stop loss to break even, but this one we can keep it. Again, also we need to move over stop loss in break even, because if there is a breakout, it can give us good trade. But it depends on the traders if they want to take out the profit. Okay, now we want to see how we can trade. If we get the correction here, then we can look for another buy. But the only thing is the price is at the top. How we can trade it? It depends on what we get here and how this correction can be. And easily this one can be turned to a correction similar to this for one move to break the top or to take for one more drop. Okay, having entry above this can be another option. But let me remove this. Okay, having entry can be another option, but not right now if we get a correction here. And we should know we want the price tag and continue. If the price tag within 1 or 2 hours maximum, if you're not moving, we take out the trade, because we will have this and here, and the price can tag or even break, then we drop, because we mentioned made this one tend to be a flat. Okay, by the way, it depends on the traders how they can trade it. Every time we have entry above the top, we call it very risky trade, but it depends whether the traders can manage or not. Okay, and if you want to have an entry above the top, we prefer to get the correction here. And how about if the price continue from here without giving us a trade setup after the top? If we get any flag, we can look for the short term buy. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. Okay, because we want for the continuation, but if we see the price is not moving, we don't stay with the trade. Rather than that, we cannot look for any other trade. Okay, even we right now we cannot say whether we should look for sell or not, because we need to see the reversal. Easily the price can drop and reverse as well. Because if we want to look for sell, for example, we get one move up, any sharp move flag, we can sell it. Okay, but later we can talk about that if we get, but right now we're talking how we can look for buy. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup right now. The only thing is whether we get a correction here or if the price can break the top, give a correction, then from there we see whether we can look for the next move or not. And the reason is maybe we can get one more drop. Right now we cannot buy at all because we don't have any trade setup. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, then I will share. Thanks.